I didn't see any of that. So I don't know what she's basing it on.
Well, and neither do I, because remember, she came in, her husband came in with 60 Democrats in the Senate to 40 Republicans, 255 Democrats in the House to 178. The problem with that, he had too many. So he didn't think he needed to talk to the Republicans. You may remember in February of 2009, the Republican House members come down to offer their suggestions to him about the stimulus bill. And this is the famous meeting in the cabinet room where Eric Cantor begins to lay out the Republican ideas, and Obama cuts him off by saying, quote, "I won," end quote. I happened to have dinner later that year with one of his top White House advisors, small dinner, 4 of us, and he said, you know, I've always been surprised we didn't get more support from the Republicans on the stimulus bill. I said, well, let me ask you something. Did you ever go up there and solicit their ideas and listen to them about what they would recommend? Oh, no, we didn't do that. I said, did you ever read about what they put out in the newspapers and publicly about what they would recommend? Did you ever think about swapping some of your elements out for what they were suggesting? Oh, so no, we had the exact right plan. I said, were you in the room when Obama says to Eric Cantor, "I won," and cuts him off? He said, yeah. I said, did you see anything wrong with it? He said, no, we won. I said, well, then why should you be upset about not getting more support if you say to people, your furniture, you have no right to be involved? And it wasn't just the House, and it wasn't just once, it was constantly. You may remember that in 2009, the Senate Republicans and the Senate Democrats on the Senate Finance Committee began to hold sessions to discuss what they could contribute to health care reform and the Affordable Care Act. And the White House let it be known that neither they nor the Senate Democratic leadership would be bound by any agreement reached by the committee members of the committee through which the bill had to go. So look, you know, right from the beginning, President Obama said, you know what, I know there's a loyal opposition, but I'm going to treat it like it's furniture. Think about what would have happened if George Bush had done that in 2001. We wouldn't have gotten the tax cut passed through a Democratic Senate with a quarter of the Democrats voting for the Bush tax cut because we sat down and negotiated with them and came to an agreement.
All right. So Mrs. Obama, to put it politely, is practicing revisionistic history.